My entitled sister and her husband moved in with our parents and expected me to babysit their kids for free while they took a break. When I refused, everyone turned on me, so I moved out and stopped paying the bills they all relied on. I was fresh out of college, business degree in hand, and honestly, I never thought I'd be back in my childhood bedroom. But here I was, Anna, 22, feeling a little lost but hopeful. Thankfully, the job hunt didn't drag on. Within a week, I landed a position at Davidson Marketing. The salary was actually pretty decent, and they even promised performance bonuses. I was thrilled. That evening over Mom's meatloaf. You know, the kind that tastes like home. I spilled the good news. I figured I'd stay for maybe 3 months, just long enough to save up some cash, and then I'd be out into my own place. But then the clinking of forks against plates just stopped. Mom and Dad exchanged one of those looks, the kind that always meant trouble. Moving out? Mom asked, slowly putting down her fork. Anna, you know I can only work part-time at the library because of my back problems. Dad cleared his throat, his voice low. And things aren't great at the plant. There have been rumors of layoffs. Mom added, her voice soft, almost a plea. We could really use your help with the bills, honey, and you wouldn't have to pay rent here. It just makes more sense, doesn't it? I just stared at my half-eaten meatloaf, a crushing weight settling in my chest. Trapped. They had a point, I guess. And they were my parents. So I sighed. I guess I could stay longer. Life settled into this routine. I'd go to work, come home, hand over my paycheck for the bills, and Mom would always have dinner on the table. Felt manageable. Until last weekend. That's when my sister, Sarah, showed up with her husband Mike and their kids, Emma and Lucas. The change in my parents was instant. Like someone had flipped a switch. Oh, my precious angels. Mom cooed, practically snatching 4-year-old Emma into her arms, while Dad swung Lucas onto his shoulders, laughing. Sarah, darling, you look wonderful. How's everything going? Tell us all about what you've been up to. I stood in the doorway watching them fawn over their eldest daughter and her perfect little family. Full story link in bio.